Good morning. Thanks for tuning in with us. I'm Holly Newell.
And I'm Charlotte Petit-Bonneville. Here are some of the stories we're following for you this morning from the On the Record newsroom. Toronto has revealed its plan to help those experiencing homelessness stay warm during the upcoming winter months. Starting November 15, 4 warming centers will be open when temperatures drop below -5. On top of this, the city plans to open a 24 respite site with 40 spaces. Shelter beds will also be moved closer together to create around 180 new spaces in pre-existing shelters, said the Director of Homelessness Initiatives, Gord Tanner, in an announcement on Tuesday. According to Tanner, the city is currently sheltering 10,700 people and turning away around 275 daily. He said that due to high demand and strained resources, the city is doing what it can to expand services from November to April, but it may not be enough.
Images of a small insect on a TTC subway seat resembling a bed bug has gone viral. It is prompting residents to advocate for the installation of plastic seats in the transit system. The TTC has previously trialed plastic seats on multiple occasions and even proposed the use of metal seats during the Toronto rocket design phase. However, these initiatives have constantly been met with negative feedback and have not been implemented permanently. According to a spokesperson from the TTC, as reported by CTV News, despite nightly cleaning efforts, occasional bedbug infestations do occur within the transit system. In April, there was a glimmer of hope for users when the TTC introduced plastic seats in a few buses, but unfortunately, there's been no update since then.
Canada's inflation rate has lowered to 3.8% in the month of September. The figure reported by Statistics Canada shows a decrease from August's 4% rate. The latest consumer price index said the lower cost of living is broad-based and stems from cheaper prices in goods and services like travel and some groceries. This update comes a week before the Bank of Canada's next interest rate announcement. As of now, the interest rate continues to sit at 5%.
The Toronto Pearson Airport has deployed a mobile security robot as part of their update security measures. This new innovation was unveiled on Tuesday, featuring an inspection robot that conducts protocols along runways, taxiways, and security fences. It is a new proof of concept created by a collaborative effort between Honda, Illuminex AI, GenWave Technologies, Cisco, and Eagle Aerospace. This robot possesses the capability to detect security risks ranging from minor issues like fencing breaches to more significant and immediate security threats.
Now let's turn to On the Record reporter Kayla Fonte, who was able to talk to TMU's men's basketball recruit Jacoby Neath.
Thanks, guys. This week I had a chance to talk to Jacoby Neath, who is one of the additions to the TMU men's basketball team. He transferred here after playing 4 years in the NCAA, spending 2 seasons with Wake Forest and 2 with Wisconsin. The guard has dealt with several injuries during his career, but he's a former BioSteel All-Canadian Game MVP and won a Big Ten regular season championship in 2022. The Toronto native transferred to TMU to continue his rehab and education at home. Stay tuned with On the Record News to find out what Neath had to say about his transfer to TMU and this upcoming season. I'm Kayla Fonte for On the Record. Back to you guys in the studio.
The Women on Weights workshop at TMU was so popular amongst users that organizers say it will be extended beyond the original end date of November 1st. The program is designed to empower students who identify as women by teaching the principles of weight training and how to use equipment properly in a safe environment with a female trainer. All sessions of this program are conducted during women's hours at the rack and cost $10 per session. The Professional Women's Hockey League also kicks off their session this November. Meanwhile, the Raptors filed a new motion in their lawsuit. Here's Tori Goodwin with your latest in sports.
I'm Tori Goodwin, and this is your sports update. The inaugural season for the new Professional Women's Hockey League is set to begin in January, which does include a Toronto team. The league announced on Monday that the training camps will open for all 6 teams on November 15th. This will be the first time players will get the chance to skate with their new teammates, and for those invited who have not been drafted, earn a roster spot. The teams can have a maximum of 27 players by November 29th, and final rosters must be complete by December 11th. On Monday, the Toronto Raptors filed to dismiss a lawsuit against them, which was brought on in August by the New York Knicks. The allegations claimed that the Raptors conspired to steal thousands of videos and other scouting secrets. Toronto's head coach and a former Knicks scouting employee were also named in the lawsuit. This new motion for dismissal caused the lawsuit baseless and a public relations stunt. In other news, last week, the Scotiabank Arena, home to the Toronto Raptors and Maple Leafs, unveiled plans for a $350 million renovation. These are to be completed in multiple phases, with the first one set to begin next summer following the end of the Raptors and Leafs seasons. This first phase includes a full renovation of the 100-level concourse in addition to constructing new spaces in the arena. Future plans include what they call a one-of-a-kind museum quality art collection, showcasing sport, music, and history. Now you're up to date. That's it for sports this week. I'm Tori Goodwin.
Taylor Swift fans entered her cinema era this week with the star's release of her Eras tour film. Here's Kayla Fonte with more on that and other entertainment.
Welcome to On the Record Entertainment. I'm Kayla Fonte. Last Friday was a fairy tale for Taylor Swift fans as her film The Eras Tour was released in theaters. The movie amassed almost $93 million during its opening weekend in the US and Canada, making it the highest grossing domestic concert film ever. This is something that Swifties will always remember all too well. On Sunday, Drake's son Adonis had his first rap song and video released. The song, titled My Man Freestyle, was released to celebrate his 6th birthday. The video features Adonis playing basketball with his friends while dropping some bars. Also, it was announced on Sunday that Suzanne Summers had passed away. The beloved Three's Company star passed peacefully at her home just one day before her 77th birthday following a battle with breast cancer. Next, Disney celebrated their 100th birthday on October 16th by releasing a new animated short film called Once Upon a Studio. The short featured 543 iconic characters from more than 85 films. One of these characters included Robin Williams' Genie from the 1992 film Aladdin. While the actor passed away in 2014, the filmmakers used old audio recordings to bring back the beloved character. In other news, Jada Pinkett Smith released her memoir, Worthy, a few days ago. The book talks about her upbringing, relationship with the late rapper Tupac, marriage to Will Smith, and time in Hollywood. It also included several bombshells, including that she and Will Smith have actually been separated since 2016. Finally, Blink-182's new album, One More Time, was released today. This marks the band's 9th studio album and their first new album since 2011. The band said the album was inspired by the tragedies and catastrophes the members have experienced over the years. And that's all we have for entertainment today. I'm Kayla Fonte for On the Record. Back to you guys in the studio.
Fall has officially arrived in the GTA. Here's Charlotte with next week's autumn forecast.
Good morning, I'm Charlotte Potier-Bonneville and welcome to On the Record Weather. Let's take a look at what we can expect for today. For Toronto, we have a high of 15 today with Oshawa, Mississauga, and Hamilton, who all share this beautiful, warm fall weather. The warmth is not over yet and continues with 14 for Barrie, Newmarket, Peterborough, and Brampton. St. Catherine gets to enjoy a high of 16, while for Guelph and Kitchener, it gets a little more chilly with a high of 13. As for Toronto's 5-day forecast, this weekend is starting a bit gray with a rainy Saturday and high of 13 and low of 6. The rain stops on Sunday with clouds setting in and a cooler high of 8 with a low of 3. The beginning of the week remains cloudy with a high of 10 and a low of 5 for Monday. Tuesday has a high of 13 and low of 11. Rain comes back on Wednesday with a bit of warmth with a high of 16 and low of 13. I'm Charlotte Potier-Bonneville for On the Record Weather. Back to you guys in the studio. That's all for On the Record this October 2023. I'm Charlotte Potier-Bonneville.
And I'm Holly Newell.
Join us for On the Record next week as we round out the latest stories from the OTR newsroom.
For the latest 24/7, visit us on therecordnews.ca. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.